In this video we're going to have a closer look at the Altec PVR ready receiver and the digital satellite finder. First, the receiver. Apart from the receiver itself and the remote control, the package includes a pair of batteries for the remote, a 240 volt power supply, a 12 volt cigarette lighter type power cord, a set of AV cables, and a set of composite video cables for connection to the TV. The front panel of the decoder is much like a mini set-top box, which some of you may have had in the early days of digital TV. The button functions and operations are all described in the detailed handbook. The remote control is a new version as of 2017 and is very similar to most Freeview TV remotes. The rear panel has all the usual connections for dish antenna, optical, audio, composite video and HDMI out. The RS232 port is for use in the workshop and the internet port is currently not used. The USB port can be used for software upgrades or as a port for the PVR function. An external hard drive can be used to connect to this, or you can just use a good quality USB stick. Just make sure it's capable of sustaining high speed data transfers. And it must be dedicated for this and has to be formatted by the decoder before first use. Full functionality of the PVR is explained in the separate handbook. In addition to the handbook, you will also see a warranty registration form and a VAST registration form. VAST registration is easily done online at mysattv.com.au. Just click on the link for the Traveller's registration. The smart card number is found on the label on the bottom of your receiver. We suggest you record this number so as not to have to remove the receiver from where it's mounted if you need the number again. Please note that Traveller registrations have to be renewed every 6 months, 1 month in advance via the renewals page. Alternatively, you can register by phone on the call centre phone number 1300 993 376. We'll now look at the digital satellite finder. This particular finder is one of the best sat finders on the market and has some great advanced features, including being powered from the decoder via the coax cable, which means it doesn't require batteries when aligning the dish. It has a built-in compass and a built-in calculator for the dish settings needed. Included in the box is a mains power supply and battery holder supply. Either of these can be used if you need to power it up or use it away from the decoder. A detailed small handbook is included, and a cable joiner which can be used to connect the fly lead to the main cable instead of changing them over after aligning the dish. We would highly recommend, however, that you don't use this joiner if there's any risk of it lying in wet ground. Once you power up the unit, the first thing you'll see is the menu screen. The main items we're interested in are at the top and the bottom of the list. At the top of the list is Find Satellite. This is presently set for the Optus C1 satellite, and it brings up this screen. The only change you can make here is to turn on or off the buzzer function. We highly recommend you leave it on as it provides a very distinct sound when enough quality signal is found for the receiver to lock onto. The two signal bars show signal strength and signal quality. We can see here that there is some signal strength, but we have no antenna connected. This is electrical noise and is the reason why signal strength only meters are inadequate for aligning your dish. The other menu item you may need is the bottom one from the main menu, Calculate Angle. Select this and you'll get the following screen where you can enter the required information. While there are several websites and apps that can do this, if you have no smartphone, computer or network, you may be in trouble. The Sat Finder presents a simple solution without working out the figures from charts or maps. Entry of the figures is done simply from the up, down, right and left buttons. On this screen, you first have to enter the longitude of the satellite for the Optus C1. Next, find your current longitude and latitude, usually from your GPS or from any good map. The nearest degree or half degree is adequate. Enter your longitude, which defaults as east, and then enter your latitude, which you will need to change from north to south. At the bottom of the screen you'll see various figures as you progress. We verified these against a smartphone app and they almost exactly agreed. For more details on setting up, please see our other videos or refer to the website for more information.